you're welcome back to the channel. The name is Kisiwa. If you're new here, I share content on study abroad and scholarship opportunities. So, if there's the kind of content you're looking for, then click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any opportunity around this area, okay? So, today I'm going back to the Erasmus Mundo's Joint Masters program for students around the globe. Okay, now this program is a full scholarship available to students from all over the world. Now, why must you apply to this program? First of all, Erasmus Mundo's Joint Masters is a prestigious international masters jointly designed and delivered by a group of higher education institutions. Okay, and they involve at least three institutions from at least three different countries and multiple associated partners from the academic and non-academic world. And typically, they include periods of study, research, traineeship, thesis preparation and defense, and all that. And the scholarship covers your travel, visa, living allowance, and your tuition fee. Now, for the living allowance, it's dependent on the school and then your location. Okay, so it will be stated in the school or where you're going to offer your program. And it is a master's degree program which is offered between 1 to 2 years. And basically, you will gain either a joint degree, that is, one single degree certificate issued on behalf of at least two higher education institutions, or you will gain multiple degrees, and that is two degree certificates issued by two higher education institutions of the consortium. Now, what you basically need for you to apply to this program is to have a bachelor's degree, that is your first degree, or be in your last year of bachelor's study. You should graduate before the master's program starts, so kindly take note of that. Now let's take a look at the programs that they offer. It is quite a lot of programs. These are the programs. They are quite a lot. I can't go through all of them. Frankly speaking, it ranges from 1 to 10, and so you should know that it is a lot of programs. However, I'll pick some of the programs and then we'll go through them and get to know the benefits and probably the requirements needed in submitting your application to the various programs. So, for example, if you're interested in artificial intelligence, then your project location or your program locations will be in Spain, Italy, Netherlands, and Slovenia. Yes, so you'll be offering your program in these three locations, and you're not going to pay a dime for being in these three locations. It is all sponsored, fully sponsored. Okay, so on clicking on the link, it brings you to this page, and this program is mainly hosted by Universitat Pompeu Fabra in Barcelona. Okay, so yeah, this is the programs page. Now let's take a look at the scholarship available under the Erasmus Mundo scholarship program. So for the academic year 2024-2025, the tuition fee is 9,000 per year, which you wouldn't pay. Now, the funding opportunity for those under the Erasmus Mundo scholarship is you're going to select 15 students with full Erasmus Mundo scholarship and also 15 students who will be full fee waivers. Okay, so yeah, this is it. And then selected students will receive stipend of 1,400 euros, which is non-taxable for the entire length of the program, that is 24 months. It covers all student participation costs, including the tuition fee, full insurance coverage, and any other mandatory costs related to the student participation in the course. It also contributes towards the student travel and installation cost and a subsistence allowance for the entire duration of the program. Okay, so yeah, this is it for the benefits if you are part of the scholarship. Now, there are other grants for those from these countries, and so you can also take a look at them. And I mean, under or in this university, yeah. Mhm. Now, another program I would like us to have a look at is Emory Advanced Development in Social Work. Okay, And the project locations are in Denmark, UK, France, Poland, and then Portugal. So you will be having your master's degree in these three countries in five different universities for just one master's degree program. Okay, so let's take a look at the program itself. So yeah, it talks a bit about the program, and currently admissions has not opened. It will open on the 1st of October 2023. So let's be hopeful and put it on your calendar. So for the scholarship elements, they're going to contribute towards your travel, your visa, your installation, and other costs. Also participation costs, including your tuition fee and insurance, and a monthly allowance for living cost. And all these costs are listed here. And so yeah. So these students from EU partner countries and students from EU program countries are basically students who are from the universities or the countries in which the programs are being taken, and the students who are not in the countries and that these programs are being taken. Okay, so that is the difference between the student from EU partner countries and student from EU program countries. Okay, so yeah, that is it for this. Let's take a look at another program, which is Erasmus Mundo's Master Impact Entrepreneurship. Okay, now the project location for this program is in Belgium, Lithuania, and Croatia, and the program's page is here. So let's look at the admission criteria. So candidates must have completed an undergraduate degree with minimum of 240 ECTs. You have to submit your final transcript and university degree in order to be eligible for the upcoming cohort. So this program will also be open or available for application on the 1st of October 2023. And if one or more of your university degrees was conducted in English, you are not required to provide additional proof of English proficiency. If not, then you will have to. Then what you're going to focus on to select students is your academic background, your motivation letter, your language, and then your entrepreneurial experience an ongoing project. Okay, so that's what they're going to look at to select the best. Now practically, what would you need or what would they require from you in terms of documents? So you need an English translation of your passport and your birth certificate if available. If they are in English, there is no need for translation. You need a photo, JPEG format, a current CV in English. Please use the Europa CV format. Now, if you have been following me, you know I have a full video, detailed video on how you can prepare an Europa CV. Okay, I'll leave a link to that video in the description box, so do check it out. Now, the CV should include your academic studies, employment history, certificates, and award received in the past 5 years. Then you need a personal motivational letter in English. Maximum is 2 pages. All copy of all higher education diplomas, that's your degree and your masters if applicable. English proficiency, I've stated and talked about that. If you're applying for the scholarship, please describe your interest for full or partial scholarship in 1 page. I mean, who will apply for a partial scholarship? Okay, you need 2 recommendation letters written by 2 different individuals. It must be submitted in English. Academic and all professional references are acceptable. Letters from co-workers, family, and friends are not accepted. Optionally, if you already have a well-developed entrepreneurial project which you plan to implement during your master, you please provide a short 1 page description addressing the problem you plan to address, the solution to which you implement, and then the current state of development of your project. If you live in a country other than that of our passport nationality, an official document issued within 12 months of submission deadline showing your place of residence must be submitted. Okay, so if, for example, you are staying or living in Canada as a permanent resident, but you hold a Ghanaian passport, then you should have your permanent residency document attached to the application document or as part of the application document. Now let's look at the funding that this program has for students under the Erasmus Mundo scholarship. Okay, so you are exempted to participation costs. So there are some costs that you wouldn't be paying for. That's a registration fee to the master's program. You wouldn't pay for that. Management fees, you wouldn't pay for that. Health and accidental insurance coverage, you wouldn't pay for that. Access to universities infrastructure like libraries, Wi-Fi, gym, and a whole lot, you wouldn't also pay for that. Assistance from international office at each university regarding administrative matters, accommodation, and bank accounts. You will also not pay for that. Okay. There will be contribution to your travel, subsistence, and installation allowance. So the allowance is 1,400 per month for the entire duration of the program, which is 80 months maximum. Okay, so that is it for the Erasmus Mundos. I couldn't go through all the programs, sorry about that. However, I'll leave a link to the program catalog in the description. You can check that out as well. Okay, so that is it for today's video. Let me know in the comment section if there is any question. And this video is basically to let you know that some of the programs are open and some are yet open. So for the ones that are open, if you are interested, usually between 3 to 5 months it will be open. You can start with the preparations, and for those that are not open, you can make enough inquiries from the various universities so you can start gathering your documents to apply. Thank you so much. If you've come this far, if you've come this far, it means you are interested in such content. So kindly like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in my next video. It's a bye for now.